When it comes to science fiction and horror, there's one exceptional franchise that comes into our minds. Every single year, fans anticipate with a pounding heart that this year, the Aliens franchise will bring an original sequel, carrying back the nostalgia of 1979 with the groundbreaking ideas drawing directly from Ridley Scott and none other than James Cameron. But as we know, nothing comes easy. The path to this phenomenal installment in the franchise is paved with trials and tribulations. However, the franchise never let the beacon of their hopes die, and this year, finally, we're about to witness the franchise blockbuster, Aliens Romulus. But one unmade movie fans will never stop wishing for, and it begs the question, what could have been Aliens 5? Let's find out. 1979, the world of danger and terror beyond the Earth in the space was set. Ridley Scott introduced his creative imagination to the realm of science fiction and horror, which became an everlasting movie in cinematic horror. It is built off the iconic opening of Star Wars, 1977, featuring a giant ship drifting to space. The pacing of the alien is one of its standout features, allowing the story to unfold gradually, embracing the silence and tension, hitting at the magnitude of the crew's findings through a series of moments: the mysterious signal and interception, the descent onto the alien's surface, and the bickering between Brett and Parker over their pay. The shadow of the alien ship, the frozen pilot in his command ship, and what they discovered inside the ship, it's full of leathery eggs. While Alien is often hailed as the most influential modern action movie, however in Aliens, the danger starts to multiply. James Cameron's Aliens transformed the franchise by shifting its focus to war, featuring a relentless pace, memorable characters, and exploration of Ripley's maternal instincts. Being more action-packed than its predecessor, Aliens naturally progresses the story, enhances character development, and expanding the xenomorphs lore. Ridley Scott prefers his original film, while Cameron favors the director's cut of Aliens. The sequel follows Joseph Campbell's hero journey, highlighting Ripley's reluctant return to LV-426 and her bond with mentor Cart Burke. Themes of motherhood are central, with Ripley as a surrogate for Newt, mirroring the alien queen's protective nature. The director's cut includes a key scene with Ripley's daughter Amanda, absent from the theatrical version. Initially, Fox hesitated to greenlight a sequel, viewing Aliens as a one-time success. Sigourney was reportedly unhappy with several cuts, so the director's cut was partially a strategy to encourage her to return for Alien 3. The road towards Alien 3 was not smooth. The movie was released in 1992 and helmed David Fincher faced many production challenges. With ongoing script changes and interference from the studio, the final product turned out to be dark, nihilistic, and contentious. The film's decision to eliminate cherished characters took the franchise into a somber territory, leaving fans split in their opinions. Following this, Alien Resurrection arrived in 1997 under the direction of Jean-Pierre Jeunet. Although it resurrected Ripley, the approach felt disjointed, leaning more towards the bizarre than frightening. Until the new prequels of the film series, Prometheus and Covenant, came into play, it was a plot twist that changed the legacy of the Aliens. After a significant hiatus, Ridley Scott made his return to the beloved franchise with the release of Prometheus in 2012, followed by Alien Covenant in 2017. These prequels to the Aliens delved into the backstory of the xenomorph and its mysterious creators, known as engineers. Despite their ambitious narrative aspirations, the films received a variety of responses from audiences. While many fans were captivated by the expansive concepts presented, there was also a palpable sense of disappointment regarding the narrative's coherence and the noticeable shift away from the horror elements that had originally defined the series and contributed to its legendary status. However, the concept art for Alien 5 revived the hopes of fans. A glimmer of hope shined through the challenges and failures of producing a promising movie in the Aliens franchise that could take this phenomenal science fiction and horror film series to a whole new dimension. When director Neill Blomkamp celebrated his films District 9 and Elysium, unveiled the concept art for a potential Aliens 5. On January 1, 2015, Neill Blomkamp shared concept art on Instagram for a potential Alien 5, generating excitement among fans. Whispers turned to excitement as Blomkamp revealed that he was in discussions with Sigourney Weaver, which was crucial for persuading Fox to approve the project.
Was this something you guys discussed?
We did. We chatted about it.
And
he is a great
years
fan.
Ago, or is this recent, or what?
We started chatting about it like the first day.
Her involvement would have revived the franchise by bringing back the iconic face of Ellen Ripley. Blomkamp and Weaver had successfully pitched the idea to Fox. Many fans believed that Alien franchise declined with David Fincher's Alien 3 due to the bad decision of killing Hicks and Newt. With their deaths, the fans were devastated. What if the decision to kill the beloved characters in the film never happened? The one possibility for this is the artwork featuring a weathered Ripley and Hicks, alongside a grown Newt, igniting a wave of enthusiasm among fans. And they started to wonder what Aliens 5 could look like if the film crew began production on Blomkamp's artistic vision. It would have sidelined the controversial narratives of Alien 3 and Resurrection, even though the director himself admired both of the films. This futuristic concept is aimed to revitalize the series by reintroducing Ripley, Hicks, and an adult Newt, and would have set Newt as the new lead while moving away from Ripley. However, the scripts were never released, but just the concept art, which gives us a solid understanding of what the movie would have been like. The story could have unfolded in the vast Weyland-Yutani Tower, an offshore site called Anchor. The Weyland-Yutani Corps got their hands down on space colonization and the derelict ship in Alien 1979. But what if in Alien 5, the corporation succeeded in weaponizing the aliens? But the outcome would have been disastrous. What would an Alien film be without its traditional xenomorphs? In contrast to the more philosophical approach of Prometheus, Alien 5 was set to embrace the franchise's traditional horror roots with its original xenomorphs. But to avoid flooding the market with Alien films, production from the Alien 5 was paused. Additionally, for Blomkamp to direct, it was essential for Ridley Scott to be involved as a producer. This created further complications, as by the time Alien Covenant was finished, Scott had already started working on another Alien prequel, while Weaver and Blomkamp had moved on to different projects. Finally, with all the key talent wrapped up elsewhere, the project was put on indefinite hold, reigniting speculation about the long-awaited project and leaving fans to wonder what could have been Alien 5. However, fans are about to get answers about the most anticipated movie of 2024 in the Alien franchise. The highly anticipated new installment in the Alien series, directed by Fede Alvarez, the franchise, which began with Ridley Scott's iconic 1979 film, has primarily centered around Ellen Ripley, portrayed by Sigourney Weaver, and her harrowing confrontations with the lethal xenomorphs and their various forms, bringing back all the thrill, horror, and science fiction once again on the big screen. This film will present a standalone narrative, largely independent of Covenant and earlier films, featuring a cast by Kayleigh Spane and a script co-written with Rodrigo Sayagues, and Alvarez as director, known for his work in the remarkable horror movies Evil Dead and Don't Breathe. But you can't stop to wonder what Alien 5 would have been like. Another hit in the realm of the aliens? Or do we leave it alone as some stories are better left unsaid? What are your thoughts? Drop a comment on this video, hit the subscribe button, and tell us what movies or series you'd like us to dive into next. This channel is produced by movie fans for movie fans.